Hello, my brothers. Today, on our journey to success, I want to talk about an aspect of self-improvement which I think isn't really discussed about much, but can be extremely important if you wish not to fail on this journey. That is mental health. But what do I mean by it? Well, let's dive a little deeper into this concept. For starters, mental health includes our social, emotional, and psychological well-being. It affects how we feel, think, and act. It can also determine how we relate to others, handle stress, and make healthy decisions. In self-improvement or even life in general, we're always expected to push hard every day, which is not bad in itself, but if we repeatedly give it a all, every day and every month, it can really have a toll on our mental well-being. That's not to say you shouldn't push to do your best every day, quite the opposite actually, but I believe that if done repeatedly, self-improvement can lose its meaning and become self-destruction. That's why I've decided to make a list of things I would do or wouldn't do to prevent the deterioration of our mental well-being, which is something that I would say to my younger self if I had the chance. First of all, you mustn't compare yourself to others. That is something that is key, and I cannot stress this enough, key to be happy. This topic is really close to me, because I myself have too many times compared, for example, my physique to the ones of people on social media, and I've always been unhappy on how I look like. This can not only demotivate you, but can also make you think that you are always behind and aren't training hard enough. That's why you have to acknowledge your worth. Know that if you're on this journey of self-improvement, you're already ahead of 90% of people, and that success or dreams, whatever they be, they just don't happen overnight. Because after all, Rome wasn't built in a day. Secondly, it's very simple, but just like in the gym, a lot of people get it wrong. This is resting. This is also extremely important. Just like your muscles won't grow without enough rest, your mind also won't recover. Your mind is like a muscle, and just like muscles, they need rest to fully develop and be ready for the next workout. So you should do the same with your mind. You should take a recreative activity, like maybe taking up drawing, yoga, meditating, or even, watching a series you're passionate about, or just going out for a walk with friends. Any of these things that just helps you relax and enjoy life for a bit, because you've earned it. You must also remember to take time to acknowledge how much you've grown, because as I've already said, it can get pretty easy to think of the efforts we've made as meaningless only because other people are already where we want to be. So one thing that really helps me keep going even in really hard times is to think that I'm actually where my younger self would want to be. And that's why I can't give up, and we must acknowledge the progress we've made, because in the end we don't enjoy the end goal, but what we enjoy is actually the process. And finally, remember not to keep everything inside of yourself, but to actually talk about your worries to a friend or a family member, or even just write a diary on what you feel like. That's because life itself and our emotions can get pretty confusing at times, and having someone else giving their opinion on what you are feeling can actually give you some valuable insight on understanding how to deal with those emotions, and can really also help manage your stress levels. Although, just a quick warning, you should be very careful on the message you get from this video, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't push yourself to be the best because you're already perfect. What I'm saying is that we shouldn't let our pursuit of greatness consume ourselves and make life not enjoyable anymore. Thank you. Thank you for listening to a topic that is really close to my heart. As I've already said, this is what I would have said to my younger self if I had the chance, because I myself have struggled many times asking myself if I was enough or doing enough. So I hope that this video reminded you that you shouldn't doubt the progress you're making, and I know one thing, that you'll surely reach your dreams and never stop growing. Talk about your worries, open up to a friend, or really just write in a dictionary write in a dictionary how you feel. The definition will be